sleek, futuristic drone with 16 propellers and 2-passenger capacity. In this demonstration, the taxi drone climbed to an altitude of around 100 meters, completing its pre-programmed route before making a vertical landing. Successful demonstration took place during the Aviation Africa 2025 summit in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda. Now, Rwanda now joins other countries that are also test driving electric self-flying air taxis, including China, Germany, the Dominican Republic, Israel, and the United States. Rwanda employed the Ihang EH-216S aircraft, which is described as a sleek, futuristic drone with 16 propellers and 2-passenger capacity. In this demonstration, the taxi drone climbed to an altitude of around 100 meters, completing its pre-programmed route before making a vertical landing. The demonstration of this new technology was jointly undertaken by Rwandan and Chinese firms, and according to a statement by the Rwandan Ministry of Infrastructure, the initiative solidifies the East African nation's position as Africa's hub for testing and implementing cutting-edge aviation technology. With Rwanda's test flight emerging as a major milestone for Africa, the country still needs to develop regulatory frameworks to govern its operations. A full commercial service in Rwanda will still have to wait some more.
A flying car, to many countries it is a dream, but to Rwanda that has become a reality. Even though most of the wealthy countries and big countries are dreaming to have flying cars fly along their coastlines, along their beautiful cities, Rwanda has been able to bring this dream to life, making it the first African country to have flying cars going around her city. To many, this might look as a very new thing, but to Rwandese people, it's not something new because they have been receiving medication, urgent and emergency medications using drones. So, as you might see all these things in a movie, to Rwandans, Rwandese people, these things are just a normal thing. Every time you can see a drone pass by your office and you'll be peeping out to see what's happening. Maybe you think it's a drone sent to do something silly, but to them, they know that there is something special being delivered. Look at this. Watch on this. You call someone to go for an interview and you're landing with a flying car. Within a very short time, you're there, ready for your interview, and all is done. What about that? Would you like to visit Rwanda to give it a try? Maybe to get from one place to another using a flying car. It's not a drone, it's a flying car. It can land vertically and take off vertically. All you need to do is get yourself there, pay your dues, give a command, I'm getting myself to this location, and you will be there. Kenya has been boasting to be the African giant in terms of tech, but Rwanda, as small as it is and silent as it is, it has overtaken most of the giants in Africa. Name them: South Africa, which is so much great and known as a nuclear power country, nuclear powered country, one of the greatest in Africa. Talk about Nigeria, talk about Ethiopia, talk about Tanzania, talk about Senegal, uh, mm, talk about West African countries. Most of these countries have been boasting of their size and the number of people who live there. But Rwanda has been silently developing and becoming a tech factory, a tech giant within Africa. And this is one of their greatest signal message to all African countries that we are better than this. Even Dubai hasn't reached to this level yet. The only country that can do this is China, US. Israel hasn't reached to flying cars, though they're developing drones and all that, but they haven't reached to the flying cars drones yet. This technology is yet to be tested. So Rwanda are setting a pace for the rest of the African countries, and I know most of the people will want to go to Rwanda to try this flying car technology and see, is it better, as they say, how fluid, how good is it, how fluid is it, and how beautiful can it be to fly along above the hills, the many hills of Rwanda. How beautiful can that be? I believe this should be made a tourist attraction, one of the tourist attractions in Rwanda to call more people to come in. So, how many people are going to Rwanda to see this? Rwanda, in conjunction with Chinese jointly launched electric air taxi from one place to another. Maybe from a from a Mahoro Stadium, you're getting yourself to the taxi, to the bus taxi. You get yourself there. Maybe from a Mahoro Stadium, you want to watch a game between Rwanda, a national team, and any other team. You just call a taxi and then you land yourself in a Mahoro Stadium, and every person will be cheering and clapping for you. Let's see if the very thing will be happening in Kenya, but not as soon as might we think because of the political heat and the political system bureaucracy within Kenya. Maybe we are yet to have many years to see such a thing happen in Kenya. And the only place we can try this will be in Rwanda and nowhere else. Tell me, will you go to Rwanda to try this? Or will you stay where you are and just see it flying? It's no longer a fictional movie, it is a reality in Rwanda. And Rwandans, you have done great. Congratulations. Hit the subscription button if you love what we do. Congratulations, Rwanda, for the good work that you've done. Congratulations, for Kagame, for your leadership and your entire team that has made this possible.